Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is C Chronicles. If you're joining me here for the very first time, I post 4 to 5 times a week fragrance related content. By fragrance related content, guys, I mean we do reviews here back to back. But I do throw in a mixed bag of other content from time to time just to make the channel exciting. So if you're new and that sounds like something that you may be interested in, please do consider joining us here by subscribing. To those who are returning, thank you so much, guys, for the continued support. I appreciate you as always. Now, welcome to a single fragrance review. Today, we have Francique 107.9 from the company FA Paris. I'm going to show you the logo as soon as I take it out from the box. Now, this is a box. It's a semi-hardened box, but it's not like it's wood or anything. So you're going to be seeing the fragrance see-through there. I'm going to take it out so that you see how it looks, and we're going to give it a quick spray. Okay, the fragrance Francique 107.9 is going to be sitting in something like this. This is the bottle, nice and sleek, guys, and the company FA Paris is this one. I got to know that FA Paris is actually a subsidiary of Fragrance World. It looks like they are going for the very expensive inspirations, this Fragrance World. So this is a new release. It hasn't been in the market for a long time. I'm going to give it a quick spray here and then I'll tell you my thoughts. Now, while it sits, guys, let me just say quickly, I did a dupe compilation list this month and I named it 110 shocking new dupes on the market. I think you need to check out that compilation list, guys. I will also link the video in the description so that you know what's going on. Fragrance World has done the most. They have gone ahead and given us inspirations of fragrances that we could have never dreamt of. So you need to watch that dupe compilation list. This one is also on the dupe compilation list. Watch that, grab what you can while it's still affordable or while it's still new, when people don't know much about what it's duping, and then you'll thank me later. Okay, so the top of this fragrance is listed as having bergamot, cherry, and pink pepper. And the mid has black vanilla husk. It also has heliotrope and orange blossom. And then the base of this fragrance has tonka, cashmere wood, which is sometimes called cashmerean. And it also has musk, ambroxan, labdanum, if I'm not mistaken, and violets, right? So when I purchased mine, guys, because this fragrance is inspired by BDK's Rouge Smoking, and I was just looking at this box, just hesitant to open it because I was thinking, okay, it's inspired by Rouge Smoking, and I hope FA Paris haven't taken that and given us a rendition of their version of Rouge Smoking, where they've made it more about the smoke than anything else. Good news, guys, it doesn't feel like that. Okay, so what the smoky part in the original Rouge Smoking is coming off the tonka. It's just a light smokiness, and I get a similar thing here. It has a very light, subtle tonka, also has a light sweetness. The tonka feels sweet, working with that a little bit of a vanilla sweetness. Then it has the cherry that you are going to sniff offset. This is a cherry-based fragrance, and this cherry manages to hold on from start to finish, adding in this fragrance some almondiness there, So the cherry is going to come across as almondy as opposed to, let's say a plasticky, maybe juvenile leaning cherry that you can find in some fragrances. This cherry feels mature, and it feels slightly sweet as well, but very much on the almondy side. This particular fragrance also has a powdered feel that comes in there to join, which could be coming from the violets, because there is an addition of violets. So expect a powdered kind of a powdered almondy cherry there with wafts of something that will take you to Coca-Cola in this fragrance. Beautiful fragrance overall. Now, I was asking myself, because while I was testing it, guys, I was just saying, how is it that this fragrance can be so almondy bold from start to finish? Because it's definitely on the nutty side, even though it's on the cherry side as well. And then it just hit me. Heliotrope, when recreated, gives off like a nutty, almondy, lightly woody feel, and I get that. So you are going to carry a very almondy forward kind of scent, wafts of Coca-Cola, but don't expect that to stay the most. Again, let me say, because my fragrance has been with me for about a week, maybe it hasn't macerated, maybe that Coca-Cola kind of, you know, impression there will sit to become something better than it is. But for now, it comes just in that 30-minute mark. You will get something that feels a little bit like a Coca-Cola vibe there, and then it goes away. This fragrance hits the unisex kind of vibes. Perfect. Even as I say woodsy, remember it's cashmere woods. So cashmere woods come across as very gentle, you know, almost having like a cozy, comforting kind of feel. So this is not going to be on the woodsy side. Nothing screams Middle Eastern from this fragrance, guys. Purchase it if you want to purchase it. It's blind buy safe as well. So it just is a fragrance, guys, that is going to give you that cherry delight, a little bit of some woodiness. But of course, later on in the wear, expect a bouncing of, you know, like a powdery violets, you know, surfacing on top of that almondy cherry feel. So basically that is what this fragrance is all about. And a quick one, guys, in case you haven't had your nose on BDK's Rouge Smoking, Francique 107.9, which is this one that I am holding here, is going to appeal to you if you love cherry, of course, but to bring it closer to home, in case you've interacted or come across Lost Cherry, the cherryness in here interprets almost as that of Lost Cherry. If you've tried Lost Cherry, you're going to get wafts of something that's going to remind you of Lost Cherry in this fragrance, but it's not a boozy kind of cherry. That in Lost Cherry, that cherry has like a stickiness there, a cough syrupiness for some. This does not have that. What you're going to get from this fragrance is what feels like a much more a mature, possibly more refined version of that, but only 40%, because we are just talking about the cherry here. Remember, this one will have that powdery you know, accord weighing in there, a little bit of some muskiness, and the violets they're doing the most, and a lot of almondiness there working from the cherry as well as the heliotrope. So there are differences there, but it's just to help you that if you smell Lost Cherry and you like that one, this one is probably going to be in your league. You are not going to have a problem with this one. Another good thing about this one is it does have the layers. It's not a fragrance that it's just going to give you a one-dimensional kind of thing. Yes, it carries the cherry all through. Yes, it carries the almondiness all through, but it's one of those fragrances that and you can smell, you know, like you can smell how it's transitioning from a note to note. Like you can smell the intro there where you get the tonka, and then you get the cherry, you know, and then of course those violets, everything is coming in pages, but without anything trying to outdo anything, if you get what I mean. Because even as it's almondy, it's not as though the almondy is doing too much to an extent that you can't smell anything. That is what I am saying. So guys, that's it for today. I have a second one, the brown one. I'm going to bring it here, and then possibly bring you a comparison video for those who want just one sitting of a video. I'm going to bring the brown one here because Fragrance World have released those two so far, and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts on that one as well. But today we were focusing, guys, on Francique 107.9 from the company FA Paris. Okay, and this is the box, beautiful, elegant bottle, and please grab this as soon as you can, guys, because I think you know that once the word goes around there, people will then want to jump, you know, on these fragrances. Prices then go up and stuff like that. It's a very good quality fragrance. I'm not gonna give you say lasting power on this fragrance, but I'm gonna say I've had it for about a week now. Every time I've tried it, it lingers. Okay, it lingers, but I think it's too soon for me to say I'm going to cap it at 10 hours or something like that. I do get to smell it even after I have, you know, I'm done with my day, but only getting wafts off, like a very faint wafts off. So this could be because maybe it hasn't macerated to its perfect presentation. So don't take that, you know, from here and then run with it. I am going to give you an update of the performance on this one in a separate video someday. But otherwise, for now, it is a good fragrance for me, and I'm impressed. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Have you subscribed? If not, then why not? Turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.